So I'm logging into CORAMA. Just look how cool this is. Let's see. Logging in here with my credentials. All right, so right off the bat, I can see that I have different options. I can build a capability statement. I can identify the smart search, which just identifies different government contracts with filters tailored to my industry, and then the top 5 contracts that match my capability statement. So let's go ahead and check out the capability statement builder, because that would be the first step for a lot of people that don't have a capability statement and need to start with somewhere. So let's just go ahead and do a capability statement for CORAMA. And then we can upload this file right here. Perfect. Let's choose our colors. Could be blue. And that's the company logo. We'll skip the picture for right now. A company description. Let's see. The cool thing about this, I can just type a few words and it could generate a company description for this. So let's say this is an AI-powered tool to identify government contracts. And it was, let's say it was founded in 2014. You can add as many details as you'd like. And based in Chicago. All right, so just with those few details, I'm just going to generate a description. And here we go. We'll just use this one. The cool thing, I believe you can keep generating more. So if we did not like this, we can generate another one. That's cool. All right. Past performance. Let's say we do have past performance in both the private and public sector. So then from here, we can go ahead and add the company name. So let's say we worked with the IHCC and we provided AI-powered contracting services. We can add more. You can also add the logo of any agencies that we've worked with. So let's see. Let's add more in the private sector. Let's say we did some work with ComEd. Now we can identify contracts for ComEd. My MDI just stands for Minority Diverse Initiative, subcontractors. And we'll just stick to those 2 right now. Next, and the really cool part is that it's following along. So it's 8 simple steps and it's really easy for me to navigate. I know I'm halfway there, the 4th step. What makes my company different? If I don't know what this prompt means, I can just hover over this question mark and it's going to explain the prompt for me. So what makes us different? We are utilize AI to identify contracts throughout the United States. All right. And this also has the option to generate other differentiators. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that as well. What else makes us different is we have an 8-step capability builder. And I think the coolest part, again, would be that not only that, we can use our capability statement, utilize a capability statement, which can even be done here, to identify and match contracts. So here's just a few things that I'm feeding into the system, and now we can generate. Look how cool this is. So I can choose to remove these or keep all of these. I'm going to go ahead and keep all of these and go next. All right, the core competencies. Here we can see that the star just indicates that it's a required field for us to answer. So we're just going to say scroll, scroll, scroll. Let's say we provide, we'll just keep it with technology. And then from there, this AI tool right away gives me a few core competencies that are tailored towards my industry, right? So we're going to do software development, project management, data analysis, and we can pick up to 3 to 5. So let's just stick with those 3. I'll say for this purpose, we do not have a code. And look how cool this is. So it's going to tell me right away, consider if you are serious about going into government contracting, it's going to kind of give you a leadway to SAM.gov and other things that you're going to need eventually to pursue these contracts. So let's just say no to all of these prompts. And you can see, again, the system is indicating me different resources for me to go ahead and create a SAM.gov profile. And for NAICS, let's just say no. Again, I can identify my NAICS codes here if I follow the link. And right away, it gives me some. So let's just use this code for these purposes. And I'm just going to paste this code on here. Look how cool this is. Next. All right, we're almost done with our capability statement. We're in step 7, certifications. Let's go ahead and say that we are certified for this scenario. And let's do WBE and MBE certification. All right, next. And we can go ahead and put my contact information. And we're almost there. This is the last step. So really, really easy. I know that I've worked with some clients and it's taken them a few days, even weeks to create a capability statement. So the fact that I'm able to do this in just 8 simple steps is really, really cool. 312 999 for this case, right? And let's put my email as CORAMA. Obviously, these are not my real credentials, but we .CORAMA.AI per se. Now we can go ahead and add the address and all these other fun things. So, and for someone that does not know what a capability statement is, I think these 8 steps really guide you to each section of what a capability statement should include. And then from there, you'll have, in just a few minutes, if you can see, we'll create a sample capability statement. Let's download this to see what it looks like. And there we go, right? Obviously, some information here is not accurate and we can add more information that's tailored to our business. But look at that. We have our company logo, the capability statement, our NAICS, and this all ties perfectly with our branding with the color blue, any certifications, and all these other sections that are that you'll see across most capability statements. So I think this is awesome. This is the first step. So now from there, if we go back to the home page, let's see. Now that I have my capability statement, I'm just going to use the top 5 contracts. So just to show you the power of this, go ahead to your downloads and we'll just use this one, open. And again, this one's a very vague one. So it's just going to find different opportunities based on what I inputted, but obviously, different industries, and the more specific, the better. And in just a matter of seconds, we're going to be getting some results. Okay, so we can see even with the little information that I just put into that capability statement, I get my top 5 fitting contracts. And look how cool this is. You can see, the bid number right away, which is like the most important information, and the percentage that it matches with my capability statement. Again, these are my top 5 opportunities, and I can go ahead. It's a great filter. So I can go ahead and, review these opportunities and see how I can pursue them. This is really, really cool. All right. And then the coolest part I want to say is generate a bid response. Obviously with this technology, just using my capability statement that I just created on this platform, and then with the contract that it identified, it's going to generate a first draft for a bid response. So that's already in just a matter of a few minutes. I am taking a full day's worth of work into just a matter of a few minutes with this tool. So I think you can just get the gist of what this tool can do. So in just a matter of a few minutes, I was able to create my capability statement, identify contracts, generate a bid response. And if I really wanted to, I can keep using this tool to tailor it to best find the contracts that suit my company. So definitely recommended. There's nothing like this in the game out there. So if you are looking to leverage your presence in government contracting, I would definitely say take advantage of this tool and take it to your advantage and really use the technology that's out there and AI to leverage your presence in government contracting by utilizing tools